Okay. Can you guys hear me now? Voila. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. We back. So, there's a little thing called the audio mixer that mixes in your live feed, okay? Voila. Okay, so yeah, it mixes in your live, whatever you're feeding into OBS. So guess what? My stream has audio for the lovely music that we play. That is always up there. But then I forgot to actually turn my volume up on my feed, like my live feed that I have going on here with my phone. You scared me. Loud as heck. Okay. Guys, hang on. No one drink my coffee. Giant Bunz, no coffee. Oh my gosh, this is okay. I have a sneaky suspicion that the Giant Bunz producer is watching this whole thing go down because I just checked my audio and it is now turned down. My audio is now turned down. So very curious how that happened. How that happened for someone who should be sleeping and mysteriously my audio has been changed, which is very, very sweet to help me with my audio, but very curious. You guys watch how Jabba turns into soup when you pet her. Jabba, come here. What does Jabba do when she gets petted? Jabba, show everyone how you turn to soup. She turns to soup. So, you guys, I miss you. I have been busy with the audio. It is 14 minutes into the stream. I was gonna try to figure out the intro music. I had an idea, and my idea is very high tech. It is leaving my camera in here while I do the music, and then I run back upstairs as soon as my theme song is over. Like I'll do, like whatever music up until my theme song, and then when my theme song starts, let me think, how will I do that? So as soon as my theme song ends, I'll have my camera here up on the Bunz, already doing the live video, and then I will run upstairs as fast as I can as soon as my song stops. And that is my high-tech hack. For any of you other live streamers out there that really need to know very sophisticated from longtime streamers such as myself, I think this is day 180, 78. I don't know. I've been streaming a long time. Posh, what are you doing? Are you gonna do text to speech? Oh no, don't eat the laptop. Wait, I just saw you were just taking a bite. No, oh boy. Hazards of bunny streaming. Hazards of Bunz streaming. Bunz speed run. You think you blew your Bunz stereo? Wait, what? Okay, wait. What am I gonna do? Ooh, made chicken noodle soup for dinner. Perfect meal for this cold weather. That is good. Soup. Why do I keep forgetting to make soup? Daniel, I am making egg noodle soup. Ooh. are you making so do you have the egg noodles, or are you making the egg are you one of those noodle makers? Daniel Ozark? Daniel Ozark, are you a noodle maker? I suspect that Daniel is a noodle maker. Um, 30 degrees in Fort Worth, Texas. Really? With a wind chill of 18? That is cold for you guys. Um, 10 degrees without the wind chill here. Ooh, that's colder than me, Daniel. That is cold. I can't I don't know how cold it is here, but it's I don't know, maybe like the low 20s or around 20. It feels horrible out. I wanted to go running today, even in the snow, and I was like, "No, forget it. No, 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 no." I've had a hard time keeping warm today. Now I'm feeling a little better. I don't know, maybe it's the coffee and stuff, but oh my gosh, you guys, I gotta save some for the boys. Okay, that's enough. Whoa. Okay, guys, okay, I gotta take this away. My whole system is off. Um, yes, because we're using these lovely food bowls for their pellet food right now. Um, Little Gray, I'm sorry, but I know you came to the party a little late. Look, look, I'm gonna give you here. You went Dandelion, you sweet little guy. Oh, Little Gray. I spent a lot of time petting this boy today. I was kind of worried. For some reason, I could not get him to eat a cookie this morning when I fed everyone a cookie, and it really worried me. Then I tried to feed him a dandelion. He didn't want a dandelion. So I spent half the day checking in with Little Gray and petting him and picking him up. And finally, I just brought him his own little piles of hay. Like there's one right there that I brought him, and he started eating hay. And that's the best thing and the most, big part of their diet they need to eat. But he just really, I was worried about him. And but he seems really good. He's been all over the place now and back to eating cookies. I gotta take some more. Let's get some more of these. But yeah, you seem to be doing great now, Little Gray. Look, okay, he's gonna have his romaine. Okay, big baby boy. Oh, you're gonna eat dinner right now, okay? You're gonna make the buns board. Ooh, you made a grilled cheese to go with your soup. Oh my gosh, I used to eat tomato soup with a grilled cheese. I just thought it was the greatest thing. Now I can't have tomatoes, and I don't eat dairy, although I could eat the fake cheese. Or I shouldn't call it fake, the plant-based cheese. Oh yeah, that is good stuff, Hewlin Mall. Um, let's see here. I will see you guys in the next stream. That's lovely, Daniel. Thank you for coming. Um, and Daniel, tell me if you update me about supplements and stuff. Daniel and I have been talking vitamins because I am a vitamin geek. So tell me what happens with that, okay? Much love to the buns. Thank you, Mr. Daniel Ozark, Prozark, Modzark. Pet the Buns would love playing in this. I know, Hewlin Mall. Yeah, leave that laptop on and you back on the laptop, huh? Let's do the little table. Let's bring the little table over here. Hide user. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. I'm not trying to do that. That was a bunny that did that, YouTube. That was just a bunny rabbit that did that. It's a little polecat bunny rabbit. Okay, wait. I gotta figure out. No vitamin is more essential than vitamin E. Without vitamin E, we would not have cookie. We would have cookie. And that is very awkward. That is very awkward. No one wants a cookie. Good gosh, I have made the weirdest window in this laptop. Okay, there's the stream again. There I am. Now the chat is totally weird. Okay, get back down here. Yay, there we go. Oh, look, we're gonna wash up after you had your dinner. And Teeny, look at you. You're even being pretty normal. You're being pretty calm. Look at you. Teeny's big adventure. You were sitting next to your mom on the couch today. It was very sweet. Yes, I know you were trying. She ate a cookie out of my mouth. Oh my gosh, it was so cute, you guys. Um, I am glad. I'm very glad that we have audio. Makes me very happy. Okay, let's go see the boys. Let's go over and see the boys now. Their food. Okay, let's see. One, two, three, four. Oh gosh. So we have a fifth bunny from the girls' side that's out somewhere. This gets complicated. Okay, you, Posh, I need you to go back in. Yeah, I need you to go back in, Posh. Come on, sweetie. Do I have to pick you up? Come here. Here. You gotta go back in, sweetheart. No, no, no. Oh, you wanna go? Okay. You wanna go play out here? I don't just put you out here. Look at these guys. Gwynnie, who's being a good boy. Yes. Oh, what do we have on the fancy tray, guys? There we go. Got all three of you guys. Yes. Yes. Hi, Gwynnie. Dusty girl. Oh, Dusty gonna take off with a sweet potato. Very good. We got Sluggy. What a big boy. So yeah, guys, we have got a bunch of snow here. It really did snow. I wasn't sure if the hype, if we was gonna live up to the hype, but and now we're getting freezing sleet over the snow. So like there's like a travel advisory and all that stuff. But it really did kind of happen the way they said it was gonna happen. Um it's winter. It is winter. The freezing sleet thing over the snow, kind of surprised because like it's cold enough to snow. So why would it, like, as the day progresses, like as nightfall is coming and it's getting even colder, why would it turn into to sleet? Which you would think, oh well, that's warmer weather stuff, right? Like if it were warming up, the snow would turn into sleet. So something weird is happening, and they said we had like a freezing fog advisory this morning. I was like, okay, I was not aware about freezing fog. That sounds kind of cool, actually. Intriguing. Gonna snow here as early as Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Way down in Texas, huh? I know I remember down in Texas, Hewlin Mall, when you guys had, I don't know if it was in your area, but I felt like it was quite a bit of Texas when you guys that had the horrible cold snap. Was it also an ice storm? Is that what ended up like breaking power lines and stuff? But like that horrible power outage. And it was like it was a cold snap, and I think there was a lot of ice involved. But I remember my bassoon teacher had like just moved back to San Antonio, I think it was. And she was like, oh, it's a disaster. I think both of my bassoon teachers were in San Antonio at the time. It was so funny. But yeah, so we got some snow. Um, Back in 2021, yes, around Valentine's Day, 2021. Yeah, that sounds right. Wow, so that's about 4 years ago now. This time is so weird. It seems really long ago. And 4 years is long, but it's not that long. And to me, it seems more like 8 years ago. Or yeah, like 7 or 8 years ago. It just I don't know. Like COVID, the time of COVID, that seems like way like I've just forgotten about it, like that whole time. I've just moved past it. Oh, Dusty. How you doing, you little sweetie? Oh, I just love this girl. Yeah, I just love this Dusty girl. She's your big, big ears. Oh, these big moth antenna ears. Oh, I love them. And I love Sluggy. Yes, I love my big, gentle, puffy boy with his big turtle paw feet. I just love how their feet remind me of like the boys' feet remind me of like turtle feet. I don't know why. You guys, I've been looking into Komodo dragons. Good pet or bad pet? What do we think, guys? Komodo dragons? Their faces to me, I know some people would say, oh, well, they kind of look like an alligator face. There's something very flat and wide and like cute about their faces that reminds me of like more like a mammal, like a cow or a dog, or I don't even know what mammal. But I know they're very ancient creatures, and people say that they're more linked to the dinosaurs. Like they're kind of one of the closer things to a modern living dinosaur. And then some people, and I was watching this Komodo dragon video, and some people are like in the chat were like, no, 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 no. Birds, are more closely related to dinosaurs technically, and they're they're like their own. They're kind of an offshoot to something else. And I'm like, okay, okay, but like to me, they remind me of like when the dinosaurs evolved into different things like okay, I'm probably getting a lot of this wrong, but like in way back in the times of the dinosaurs, didn't some of the dinosaurs branch off and become the mammal branch? And those proto mammal creatures were like they were more lizard like until they became true mammals, fur bearing and all that stuff. To me, that's what Komodo dragons in my brain are like. It's like a lizard mammal. And their head shape and it's all like rounded. I don't know. There's just something about the way they look and they're just I don't know their personality in person, obviously, but just watching videos and stuff, I'm just like so intrigued by these. And I know it's like, oh, their bites can kill you because A, they've got venom, but B, that all the bacteria, their gingivitis stuff can like, give you a massive infection and kill you. But having said that, they're kind of cute. What do you guys think? Yay or nay? Good pet, bad pet? I know they would probably look at the giant buns with a glint in their eye, salivating. Do they? I don't know if they drool. Probably they do. But these guys are big. These guys are big. They're bold. They're giant buns. So I'm curious because I really like lizards. I really, if I had the time, I would probably have like a beardy, blue-tongued skink, those giant blue-tongued skinks. That's top of my list also. Um, then there's the Komodo dragon. Caught my eye. It has really caught my eye. Also on the list, capybaras. Love capybaras. Now, if you had a Komodo dragon and a capybara, could they coexist, or would the Komodo eat the capybara? I guess it would have to be a full-grown capybara. But Yeah. Hopefully, hopefully I won't be stuck at the house with all the snow. Because, guys, the giant buns, I thought I bought enough greenery for them, but basically we're down to romaine lettuce, sweet potatoes, some carrots. But the greens, look at this big girl. Dusty, you're just such a big long girl. Look at you. The greens are diminishing, and like I said, we have all we have left is romaine lettuce. We have I have bags of Brussels sprouts. I've been really into Brussels sprouts. I don't think they can have those. It doesn't. I have to look it up. I have to look it up. Human Mall. Okay. There's 5 people watching, but the last comment was a little bit ago. But you guys can hear me, right? We're all still here. That's okay. I mean, I'm talking about Komodo dragons. Very random, very random. But these are the things that go through my head when I'm stuck at home in the snow. I'm like, what about those Komodo dragons? Like but I mean, I'm just fascinated by animals. Camels, they're very cool. Alpacas are cute. What else? Dusty. What other, how about a kangaroo for Dusty? Or like maybe a wallaby. Maybe a wallaby. That would be really cute. We could put the giant buns in their pouches. And I've always thought Dusty looked kind of like a baby kangaroo. She's starting to look like more like a full-size kangaroo. But yeah, you guys, I'm not seeing any new chat. Is that okay? No, I am live. Okay. All right. It's just freaking me out a little bit because had my audio issues earlier, which I guess that goes to show you I probably could just do when I lose my voice, I could probably stream anyway. Um, you know, and just do, pantomime, do miming and show the bunnies. Because basically the bunnies are like mimes. You're still thank you, Healing Mall. Thank you, Healing Mall. I mean, yeah, think about it. Like animals are basically all, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so brilliant. Animals are mimes. Birds, they're kind of mimes because we don't really know what they're saying in their bird songs and stuff. Just folding and hanging laundry, very good. I'm washing laundry right now. You know what, Hugh Mall, what I'm really bad at? I'm good at the washing because that's not something I do. The washing machine does that part. Here's the thing, I'm bad at the folding and the hanging laundry. I need a machine to do that because the washing machine does a great job. The dryer, good job. Where's my machine that puts it all away and folds it? Oh boy, do I need that. So yeah, I have a night of I need to clean the kitchen, need to finish the laundry, need to do a sweep of the buns room and wipe down. Need to wipe down the buns room. And I have a book that I really want to start. I really want to start this book that my friend, if you're watching, I don't think you're watching. I have one of my best friends. She does not live in my town anymore. She moved pretty far away. And I miss her, but I don't think she ever watches my live stream. I am gonna pin her down. I'm gonna get in touch with her tomorrow and see if she watches because she sent me this awesome book. And I'm so intrigued. Oh, another thing, you guys, I did sit down and watch a TV show. At the end of the show, I saw that it was from all the way in 2008. So I'm a little bit behind on the hip and happening shows, but you guys, and don't give me any spoilers. I watched today the very first episode of Breaking Bad, which I didn't really know anything about. I just knew it was hugely popular, hugely, Breaking Bad, all this stuff. I finally saw the very first episode of it today. So I am hip, I am happening. I'm only 17 years behind. I'm only 17 years behind on watching TV, guys. So, I missed I had okay, back before everything was, like, downloadable and it just on your computer, a number of years ago, my TV broke, and I just kind of rolled with it, and I didn't see TV for years and years and years. I would watch, like, movies occasionally, and this was back I was still watching, like, VHS tapes, I still had some of those left. But, I was watching, like, DVDs and stuff, little YouTube things here and there, but, I just stopped watching all the TV because my TV broke. And, finally I never got a new TV. Finally, I just started watching stuff on my computer. And, but you guys, I missed out on, like, every TV show for, like, this had to be 10, 12 years that I went without a TV. So, another weird fact about Kira that you, may not have known, um, but, yeah, it broke and I just kind of moved on. I was like, "Well, don't feel like buying a new TV." Just really nope, not gonna happen. Don't It's not in my budget, and it's so funny. It's like I just at I've had very few times when I've had time to really watch TV, and, it was kind of a time suck. It was like, time sink, whatever you wanna call it. But, I just found other things, I just did there was all the other things that I could be doing. So, it was all good. It was good. I think the one show that I really, 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 really missed, though, was Curb Your Enthusiasm, and, there's still seasons that I haven't seen, many seasons, because it was like, what did I say, 10 to 12 years? There was some prime Curb going on. And then I caught up at the end, like, the last couple seasons, but yeah, I there's still Curb seasons I need to catch up with. Actually, that'll be a fun winter activity. That's something I can do. Um, oh, Dusty Rabbit, you're just too cute. Um, let's see here. 20. Okay, you know what, guys? I think wait a minute. I forgot to change the camera to the boys' side. Giant Buns producer. Okay. He must be up and he must have changed the cameras. Okay, go to bed because I am about to change the camera to donkeys. Oh my gosh. God, what? Um, yeah, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. I'm a big girl. Very big girl. Connect. Stream donkey. Voila. Voila. I'm gonna watch it change. I'm gonna watch it change here on the laptop. Oh my gosh, so cute. So very cute. Donkey time, that's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah, someone needs to be sleeping. I'm gonna feel terrible if they're tired tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I love you, Sluggo pants. Yes, I do. But you guys actually need to go back in here because some of the girls are out. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, there are too many bunnies on that side, and some are in, some are out. Okay, what am I gonna do? Okay, gotta open this up again. Oh, my coffee. This, yes, thank you. Thank you for not drinking my coffee, or maybe you did. We'll soon know if you bunnies did drink the coffee, because then you'll all be acting like Teeny. All right. Hi, Delphine. Got bunnies hanging out in the hallway. Oh, this guy. Are you ready for some food? You've been hanging out in that little litter box. Yes, you have. Yes, you sure have. Okay. I have your food right here, mister. Yes, I do. Okay, how about there we go. There we go. Here's this cutie pie. Yeah, this guy's been super adorable. Whoa. Okay. Oh boy. We got giant buns coming down the stairs. Oh boy. Who is this? Posh Pies? Hi, Posh. Hi, baby girl. Posh is actually the only giant bun. Well, Delphine is kind of chill with Donkey too. But Posh seems to kind of like Donkey. Yeah, Posh, I wonder if you could ever play with Donkey in here. What do you think? It's so I just don't want to risk her face getting ripped off. That's the only thing. It's a slight risk involved. Um oh, Juice, Codleroon, you're back. Donkey getting that VIP treatment. Oh yeah. Yes, always. He's got his little the veggie tower treats. Got some dandies, parsley, cilantro, romaine lettuce, a sweet taters at the top. Ooh, this is luxury. This is luxurious for a giant lunch. Oh my gosh, Donkey, you're just such a big chubster. Yes, you are. I just love you. Yes, you are, big boy, baby. Daniel, you're chilling with Dusty right now. Are you really? Daniel and Dusty, both my construction polecats, the giant buns construction polecats, engineering bunny huts is what they do, and all sorts of other things. And motorized hay mangers. Oh, yeah, they do it all. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, kind of cute today, huh? Yeah, I gotta think about some pretty designs, you know? But I was just, you guys, woke up today, like very, not in pain, just very sore. My back was really not all that happy. I felt exhausted all day. And finally, now I'm feeling a little more normal, but I just cannot get the energy. And I think part of it is that we have the big storm that, has just rolled in. It's very cold in this house. I mean, you guys that have windows galore here, it is cold. And I keep it at 58 so that my heating bill is not terrible. But man, Dusty is getting pretty jealous of your nest. Well, yeah, Daniel, like that's like her thing. That is her pride. That is like, you know, when she has people over, she brings them to that big giant fur hay nest and she's like, and cardboard. She's like, "What do you guys think?" And then they're like, "You know, that's good, but we were just over at Daniel Ozark's nest and like his is like really fuzzy and like way bigger. And you know, we'd be chilling at Daniel Ozark's nest and it was actually a lot bigger." And so she's like, you know, that's that's gonna be a little disturbing to Dusty. And she may what she'll probably do is she'll just disassemble your nest while you're sleeping and she'll drag it over here and add to hers because that's basically the way she rolls. And nothing is safe from being dragged into her nest. Prestorian, good to see you, Prestorian. We always want you to be here with the Bunz family. Yes, always makes me feel very good to see you show up. Of course, Daniel and Hewlin Muddy, and we got Jewish Cadleroon hanging out. Oh, Josh, what is going on in your world? It's very cold and snowy in a lot of our in a lot of the giant buns people's worlds. Donkey pulled up $5 for 500 BTUs. Buns, wait, buns something unit. Wait, buns. Shoot. I can't figure out my own like buns coin stuff anymore. It's very sad. Oh, you guys. Okay. Um so you know how I was talking about okay, first of all, anyone who's on my Discord, which I think most of you are, did anyone see the tip jar picture I put where it said like tips are appreciated? And at the bottom it said they will be used for cookies. This is that like a kind of a museum shop thing that this guy runs, and it's very eclectic. It's fun. But I asked him if I could take a picture of his tip jar, and he said yeah. And we ended up. I told him about the bunny, live stream. I didn't even tell him that it was called Giant Buns because, like, I hesitate to tell people that I don't know very well, just in case they're like psycho and that you know they're gonna end up like stalking me on Giant Buns or something. But so I didn't tell him that it was Giant Buns, but I told him about like the cookies and all that stuff. And I told him about my idea to change like all world currency into cookie currency. And he was like, "Wait a minute, cookie currency?" He's like, "This is brilliant. Have you told anyone about this? Have you like contacted like the government, the American government about this?" And I was like, "Not yet." And he's like, "Well, you should run for office and so you can implement this like cookie currency." And I said, "Yeah, well, yeah, and it's not going to just be the US, like it'll be worldwide. Like every country will have, instead of like the euro and different countries like lost. Oh, look, ceramic donkey just had like a little perfect frame there. That's very cute. I was like, each country can go back to having a distinctive currency because they can choose what kind of cookie they bake, and it can be like their national cookie, you know, like whatever cookie is like their cookie that they are most proud of that they make there. And he thought it was very brilliant, and I was like, yep, that's like the way it needs to be. And then like if you can't find something to spend your money on, you're basically you can just eat the cookie. You have your choice. You can either um, spend it on something, buy cookies, or you can buy more cookies with your cookies. But you can also eat your cookie currency. and countries can compete to have the most delicious currency, you know? One Bunz thermal unit is the amount of heat needed to raise the temperature of 1 pound of water by 1 degree Fahrenheit at its greatest density, which is around 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Aha! Yes, Daniel Ozark, do you know about that zone in the ocean where it is around like 39 degrees? That high density zone is a zone where, you know, frequencies travel at their most efficient. All kinds of cool stuff can happen at that in that zone. Um, Prestonian just got done cooking dinner. Um, you picked up yet another hobby. Prestonian, same here, made a chicken noodle soup, perfect meal for this weather. Um, Nice Hewlin Mall. I made some chicken teriyaki. Ooh, teriyaki sauce is so good. Prestonian. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That sounds very delicious. I will add that zone to the organ. I mean, Daniel, it sounds like okay, and you're look at this guy. We're gonna get to the sweet potatoes. Very good. You know, if sound travels that efficiently and the organ is clearly all about sound, that sounds like that would be perfect. Prestonian, are you ready for the snow coming later this week? Hewlin Mall. Nope, I just thought it was gonna be cold. Ooh, so it is delicious. Yes. I mean, it's very nice when you make food, you actually put some effort into it and then it turns out. Because sometimes I put like, it seems like the more effort that I put into stuff, sometimes it's just not that good. It can happen. Um, you will add everything to the organ but the kitchen sink. No kitchen sink. Everything but the kitchen sink, Daniel Ozark. Including the donk bot. Yes, we want the donk bot. Don't we, mister? Yeah, you gotta have your donk bot. Yes. Like, you know how obviously in like churches, the organist is like also usually the church choir director, not always, depending on the size of the church, but that would be so funny, Daniel, if your organ, instead of like, let's just say, oh, you're also a choir director for some choir at a church or something, and with your organ, like let's say you end up like installing it into like a big church or something. Um, but instead of you telling the choir like, okay, we're gonna take it from the top again. Can we start at measure 2? And can I have the soprano line? Like, but it would all be text to speech, It would be like donkey text to speech. So like you're never really talking to them, you're just pressing the keys to make it do like the donkey bot text to speech. Think about it. Think about it. You're going to be the most popular choir director in town or the most unpopular. It could go either way. That really could go either way, depending on how hip and cool your choir people are. Right, Donkey? And if they're already giant Bunz fans, they're going to love it. You will, like, we will all want to be in your choir and sing along with the Ozarkian organ, or let's see, organ, or Ozarkian, something like that. What are you ready for cookies? Is this? He is already ready for cookies. Oh my gosh, he's getting over by the hoop. He wants to do cookie treats. Okay, I gotta get to cookies. I will have a choir come over to sing about Donkey. Donkey is awfully quiet tonight. I know. I know. Donkey, um, we'll work on that, Donkey. We'll work on that. Sometimes he's a little shy, you know? Sometimes he just needs to chill. Um, the choir would sing the Donkey Cookie song, both the original and Jason's song. Wheel and Paul. The Jason song done by like a church choir with an organ. Oh my gosh, please someone make that happen. Please someone make that happen. Okay, let me get, where are the cookies? Where are these cookies? I hope that Teeny did not steal. Oh, she did not. Thank goodness. I've had to really hide stuff from Teeny. Oh, yes, here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right. We're gonna go through here. Come on, let's go through. Oh, there's a good boy. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm showing my chin. I'm like totally have the camera. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hmm. I think CaptainKeira needs to get a good night's sleep. Last night's sleep was pretty darn good, but I think regularly I need to get more than 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, no, that I think I'll get over this cough, and I won't have the camera be a nostril up the nostril, Keira up the nostril cam. Oh my gosh. You guys, I have made so many mistakes tonight. It's just, it's really laughable. Those Christmas decor. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Daniel. It's kind of a mess right now because there's like a bag of pretzels and like some fruit just strewn about. But oh, donkey. He got, oh, I should have known. I should have known he would get, oh, no, 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 don't put the cookies in the coffee. He's trying to dip the cookies into the coffee. Oh my gosh. But oh, Daniel, so like you totally saw all the everything on the coffee table because I had the phone the wrong way. Oh my gosh. Oh, dear me. Oh, dearie me. Yes. Well, there we go. That was the real CaptainKeira's coffee table, which I was I was trying to hide the rest of that stuff. Oh man. Oh man. Oh well. It's okay. That's what you get when you show up at the live stream. You get up close and personal Keira and Donkey. Yes. Yes, you do. Oh dear. Wait, oh, I left it there again. I left the cookies there again. No, Donkey. No, Donkey. I love it when he does a donkey smash. Donkey smash bag. Okay, I'm gonna let you get one more cookie. Yeah, I'll let you get it yourself because it seems like it's very entertaining. Like tossing it. Oh my gosh. And as you can see, Donkey ate one of the present bags. It was already ripped. It's already ripped. It's okay. There he goes. He got one last cookie. He got one last cookie. There will be, wait, oh gosh, I missed some stuff here. It will play for Jace. There will be a dual necked guitar that will play itself. Ooh, that would be very cool. There's, what did I miss here? You got better sleep, Daniel? Yay! Let's both work on that. I think both of our brains will thank us in the morning if we can actually get defragged. Defragmentation is basically your brain needs to do that while you sleep. I mean, you got to rest your poor brain, and my brain rarely gets rest. Don't end up like me with the camera up your nostrils and showing off the parts of your house you're not trying to show, and with no audio. Don't end up like me, Daniel. Joe still has you blocked. Oh my gosh, he messaged me right before the stream. I don't get it. Why would he have you, of all people, blocked, Daniel? You know? You won't be embarrassed if you come over to Daniel Ozark's Nest. 5 nights at Keira's. Kumki? So, okay, you guys, it's after 9 o'clock. Oh my gosh. See, again, Daniel, we need sleep. We need sleep. I don't know what time it is, what time zone I'm in. I have no idea, but all I know is that Donkey is really cute. And then I love Mr. Bundonkadonk. And I am gonna actually, let's see if I can, oh, look at this puppy tail. I just got a little puppy tail. Look at this. Ah, so cute. He's just such a chill boy. Okay. I am going to try, and I can leave my phone here on Donkey. And I'm gonna try to play the Donkey song. I'm gonna see if I can do this, you guys. I feel like I'm really, really behind on figuring out the music part of this, but I am gonna set the camera up. I'm gonna leave my phone, and Donkey, you are right there, buddy. Let's see. I think you're right there. I don't even know. Let's see. Okay, and I'm gonna see if I can play the song. Much love to you, Hewlin Mall. And to Miss Lucy. But I'm gonna see if I can get my Donkey here.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush blazing a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows.
Aw, thank you, Daniel. Let me check that out. Is this word? I believe in you, Daniel. Thank you, sweetheart.
Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Ankle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookie Cookies crumb, about to fall into the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore. In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Keira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But CaptainKeira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by your side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. CaptainKeira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.